Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'll be showing you how to make this bracelet, the Dottie Dash bracelet. It's really interesting because it has a bunch of little dots on it. It's kind of like just a dotted dragon scale. So this is a hook-only design. I think I might be able to figure it out on the loom, but to start off I'm going to just show you on the hook. And you're going to need some bands for these dots. You can actually make them be zigzags if you want. I think I'll be doing a zigzag version in the video today. Let me see. Who originally invented that? I mean, I remember I tried to do like arrows like this way and it did not work out well, so I stopped that bracelet. But another person just did zigzags a different way, which I thought was very interesting. Let me hold up. I sound like a whale when I yawn. I recall Lizzie Looms made for you. Oh, there she is. And she gave credit to the person for making this. Okay, here's her picture of the Dottie Dash bracelet, by the way. This one she did these diagonal stripes with, but Meg, this person right here, to my feet accidentally. Come on now. Right here. She did it like zigzags and like diagonals and actual zigzags, and Lizzie Looms did actual diagonal stripes. So you can do it either in either of those two ways, and you can also just do it random spots like this. So I think today I'll probably just be doing diagonal stripes. That would be easiest for me. So yeah, let's get started. To start off, you're going to make your bottom row of the bracelet and add your first two bands, little dot bands, and a cat band. So you're going to take your first color, which I'll be using Caribbean green for. And you're just going to cap it on your hook 3 times, 3 twists. 1, 2, 3. So it's a triple looped cat band, like a normal cat band, but with one more little twist. And then you pull a white band through this. But now you're going to put your cat band, triple looped cat band, back on your hook, all of it. And then pull away through just the triple looped cat band. Again, make sure you get all those loops. And now I'm going to add the cat band in the middle, that way it's easy to fasten the bracelet at the end. So you're just going to take this off. You don't have to hold on to it, just make sure this doesn't slip over or anything. Cap a white cat band on, put this back, and then pull the cat band over. And then you're going to find your next color, which I'm using gold for, Jelly Gold. Take the white band off again, but this time hold on to it since there's a loose cat band. Triple cap this gold band, put this back on and pull the gold over. Scoot this back, put the gold back on, and then pull a white band through just the gold. So basically, all the colored bands in this bracelet you will want to cap 3 times, 3 loops. And this is the only white cap band that you will be adding throughout the whole thing. And this is what your first row should look like. So next you're going to have 4 white loops on your hook. So to do that, you're going to have to take 4 white bands, and take your first one and you just pull it through with first band. And then take your next white band, pull this first new loop you just put on off, and hold on tight to it. Put this new white on, Pull it through the next 2 bands. This one you'll do 2 bands for. Okay. This one came off, let me put it back on. And you're going to want to flip this. The gold got on my hook for some odd reason, so I'm just pulling that back down. I don't know how I hooked that on there. Okay, now you're going to flip it. Make sure everything stays in the proper order. Sorry, this gold's being really weird right now. Okay. Now I've fixed that gold, whatever it was doing. And you're going to pull this white back, pull the new white through the next 2 bands, pull your 4th white through the first band. So on the outsides you're going to pull a band through 1 band, and on the insides you're going to pull a band through 2 bands. And now you're going to add more colors. So right here you're going to add a blue band because I'm doing the diagonal order. So you're just going to pull these 3 bands off, triple loop this on, put the first 2 bands back and leave this first one off. Pull all these over. And then this middle pair of bands here, again you're going to want to take these off and hold on to them. In this middle one you're going to put a gold to go along with the diagonal pattern. Put the middle 2 on, but leave the rest off. And if you're having trouble with this, you're going to want to safety pin. Use a safety pin to just hold on to these over here. That will make it easier for you. Then pull your gold through and over these 2 bands. And again, make sure they stay in order. Put the rest back on. Like that. And then you're going to flip this. And then you're going to take your last color, which I'm using this cocoa brown for. You're going to want to put it on these 2 bands. So pull the first 3 whites off, hold on to them, triple loop this cocoa on, put the first 2 browns back on, and then pull the cocoa over. And then put this white back. Like that. So the bottom row you should have 2 dots, next row you should have 3. And now you're going to basically repeat the first row but without this white cap band. So to do that, you're going to take your first white, you're going to need 3 white bands for this next row by the way. Pull it through the first 3 bands. Hold on to this and pull it off temporarily. And then pull the white through the middle 2 bands. And then you're going to flip this. And then you're going to pull a white through these last 3 bands. So you're pulling it through 3, then 2 in the middle, and then 3. I'm going to show you this again, just so you understand it. For this row, you're going to need cocoa and a gold, since this blue is ending its diagonal stripe. The gold will go here, and the cocoa will go here. So you're going to pull these first 3 off, loop your cocoa on, triple capped, put the first 2 back on, second 2 I guess, pull your golds over. And then you're going to flip this on your hook. And then you're going to hold on to these 3 whites, take your cocoa band, triple cap it on, put these 2 on, not this one here, and then pull your cocos over. And then put this white back. And again, you're going to do the same thing to add your next bigger row. Loop 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. And then add your bands as shown before. And I'm going to go off camera and do the rest, and you can rewind if you need to, and I'll come back to show you how to finish it. Okay, so I've made my bracelet long enough to fit around my wrist, and it should look something like this. And make sure that the row that you just finished is a 2-dot row. At least that's how I finish it. And then you pull a white through everything on your hook, making sure not to catch any of these on it. Now you take your clip, clip it, and then find the cap band at the other end, and clip your cap band. And there's your bracelet. Hope you enjoyed, and happy Easter. Bye!